excited about that. But and back-to-back championships put us in pretty elite category with our school. But this is about the senior class and these kids and winning this game and having this kind of season. So, without further ado.
Right, when they call a final timeout and they're setting up for the field goal, in your head, how are you planning the next series? You know, assuming they were going to make it, and then you look at and see Cody's returning that kick about 60 yards.
I mean, you just don't know. I mean, we've been doing this long enough, and our games are oftentimes you just don't know. We have a lot of crazy things that have happened through the years, and you know, we are pretty emotional, but you know, respond pretty quick. So just didn't know how it would come out. You know, if he would have missed the field goal, we would have probably played for overtime, be a little more conservative. If he had made it, obviously we'd have had to go through the ball a little bit. But the fact that he returned it so far, we were in field goal position, and you know, we're going to take a shot at it. But obviously, when you're kicking the field goal, you're thinking of worst case scenario. If this doesn't happen, what are we doing overtime? What are we going with? I mean, we were ready for a big one in the first play of overtime. That's kind of what we're discussing.
Cody, in your wildest dreams, you ever think about running the ball 60 yards down the field?
No. Well, you know, I've always wanted the ball, but they put me at guard. So this is a good feeling. It was a good play, right place at the right time.
And you know, obviously Cody had the interception that sealed the game for us a year ago. So this is probably a pretty good spot for him.
What were you seeing on the kick?
I was one of the only ones not to rush the kick. So I was just, again, right place, right time, got the ball. I didn't know the rules exactly. I just decided to run. What's the worst thing that can happen?
We have never practiced that, and I think that we have probably never practiced field goal rush either, to be quite honest. So we're just a get in there group, and that's what they did.
Did you get a good look at it? It looked like maybe he didn't get on the tee. He didn't really get up. He got under it because he didn't get on the tee, it didn't look like.
I didn't see anything. I just got the ball in there.
Talk about your kicker's mental fortitude. You know, he goes out there ready to make a 26-yard field goal. That 5-yard penalty, he's got to fall back to the group, and he still had enough to hit him up here.
Yeah, this is his first year kicking, and really he's only kicked like last 5 weeks because he plays soccer, so we only see him on game days. So I guess we know how mentally tough he is now, but you know, I don't know that he's never really been tested. I mean, he's a fantastic kid from a wonderful family, but never really been tested, so you just don't know. I mean, and I you know, gosh, I don't know what I would have done when I was 17, right? I mean, this is an important football game, and you know, big stage. So for him to do that was awesome, and you know, we rep it a lot. But a week ago, you know, believe it or not, Steven and I are the only two that will acknowledge this. We're the only two people that were there besides the kids. We had a field goal blocked, a punt blocked, and they ran back a kickoff. So that's not good special teams play. And this week we had obviously the fake punt and the blocked field goal, run kick almost 6. So.
Marquette, talk about their defense and how compared to other defense you guys have gone against this year.
You know, they're a really good defense. They're very physical, very good players. And, you know, the majority of the players, they're coming up at the line to hit you every rep.
Difference first half, second half, it looked like you had not as much freedom in the second half as you did in the first half.
I didn't have as much freedom because, you know, they studied. I know they studied a lot of plays. And, you know, with them shooting gaps, it's really hard to, like, block it right away. So I didn't have as much freedom, but, I mean, ultimately, did what I had to do.
They're fast, physical, well coached. I mean, it's the caliber of teams you see in a state championship game or a late November game. I mean,
Let's talk about halftime adjustments. You guys are up 20-4. Obviously, the score late in the half. Anything you guys talked about at halftime to kind of?
Yeah, we moved a little bit. We had, you know, our corner Jacob was. We were afraid of getting a physical mismatch because he's a little bit smaller than 19. They're a great receiver, and then we put James on him. But you know, I don't know that I did him a lot of service because he's not a natural, you know, cover guy. He's a linebacker who plays coverage well. So that was kind of our adjustment. And then obviously them being great coaches, they adjusted and hit him on the slant for the touchdown. That was really it. You know, we talked about. You know, obviously, listen, we're human beings, so they score right before half. We're not happy. I mean, we're a little down. I mean, I'd love to say they came in saying, but, you know, we were up 7 in the state championship game with a chance to win it all and all those kind of things. So just go out and play and see what happens. And that doesn't mean, listen, their field goal could have gone in and they could have been won. I mean, it was a great game to play here or there.
Right, Jay Mann is not up here, but how important was his production? He had the touchdown. He stole the interception back to get you back to football. How important was he tonight?
This game had a little bit of everything. You know, I forgot about the stolen interception until you just brought that up. This game really did have a little bit of everything. He's a great player. I mean, I'm a believer that you win with your seniors. You're going to be as good as your seniors are going to be, and that's every year. And you know, our seniors make fantastic plays.
Speaking of winning with seniors, this is the first senior class in Hartley history win back-to-back titles. I mean, can you say enough about how special this group is?
You know, I was thinking about them because it has been a little bit emotional, and I wonder if, you know, with Coach Wooten retiring and these guys leaving, we're very close to the senior class, and you know, a lot of stories with them, and it is a little bit emotional, to be frank. And I'm not overly an emotional man either, and so I thought about this long and hard, and I thought, so 2 years ago, when these guys were freshmen, 3 years ago, we had lost our first game in like 3 years. Coldwater came down and beat us at Hartley. First game in 3 years. So the next day, I'm watching the freshman game out there, and we're playing Moeller. And I walk out at halftime. Of course, we're yelling at the kids because we lost and all this kind of stuff. And these guys are beating Moeller's freshman team with 35-7. I looked out, and so obviously you knew it was an incredible class, a special class. I mean, these are great players, great kids from fantastic families. I mean, they've done everything we've asked us to do. Like, I don't understand the coaches who, you know, get angry with this guy won't do what I want him to do. I mean, these kids are going to try to do the best they can of what we ask them to do. And I mean, there's going to be other special groups. There's going to be other great groups, and other teams are going to have a chance to be really successful too. But I mean, these are just phenomenal kids. Got stories on every one of them, and everybody does. And again, we would be just as emotional if their field goal would have gone in. I mean, it was a great game, and it's a play here or there. But this sounds cliche. Love winning the state championship, really great. We were beyond blessed to spend 15 weeks with these guys. The maximum amount we could coach these guys and be around these guys, and you know, be in a locker room and walking out and all that kind of stuff. That was a true blessing.
Brad, going in, I know you were a little concerned with your DBs, how they matched up with their passing game. They seem to make some big plays tonight.
Well, they made great plays in the passing game too. I mean, they made the play that set up their last touchdown. I think they threw a hitch out of their number 2 receiver or a tight slant or something up on their sideline, and we were playing way off of them, and that's what happens. And then they made the great throw to 19 where he just muscled our really great player and went. You know, I was really concerned they would run a lot of pick routes because that's what the Titans had done 2 weeks ago against us. We didn't get as many screens and pick routes, but then they could throw it vertical too. I mean, they have an unbelievable balance. And then, you know, I never ever saw we went through yesterday or Wednesday all the stuff that they did a year ago that hurt us. And you know, they ran with the great number 8 last year. They ran a ton of MTGT, and we just kind of talked through it a little bit. And lo and behold, they ran it with their second quarterback today and really hurt us with it. You know, I mean, we talked through it, but then when they can run it and throw it so well, it really has you guessing. You know, I don't know who to put on who and who to. I mean, you're just trying to play football, but it's not that easy. These guys are such good coaches; they get you out of position.
Okay, we have time for one more question. We have Stephenville waiting. Anything else?
Cody, can you just sum up what winning the second state title means to you guys? What are you guys feeling right now?
Well, one of the goals we put at the beginning of the year is, for me personally, would be one of the best classes to ever walk through Hartley, and we're going to be the only ones who can say we won back-to-back titles. So this is one of the biggest accomplishments the school's history.
Next year's class can say it.
They can be a better class than us if they win another one. Yes.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, guys.